with the 5 at the back as it stands. Anu and Shadan in central midfield. Haris in the centre of that back 3. Safwan taking over Zulfami's position.
Baggett has come on for Rizki Ramadani. And flew in from the UK. Played one game, got quarantined for a bit after a COVID scare. And then came back in the return game to score against Malaysia. Ezra Walian of Dutch Indonesian heritage, striker. Mantan flies here straight.
Layarnya bagusnya, layarnya. Layar full nih layar.
Let's see if he changes the bearing early on. Irfan. And now Pratama Arhan. He's got Hanumantan right on him. Slips that into Irfan. That is hit by the other Irfan. There's Baggett out to Pratama for Hassan Sani. So they've maintained their shape as well, Russia, with 3 at the back Indonesia.
Yeah, I mean, at times, as I said, Alfiandra can step forward into midfield, which he's doing here. Rahmat as well can just drop into that back line. It's an excellent challenge by Alfiandra. The players coming together. He looked like he could have been seriously hurt.
It's Nur Adam. The Indonesian players trying to make a point here.
Nur Adam. There's nothing I could see that was wrong with that. Again, just one of those both players. There was a foot that connects with Alfiandra's face, but really, there's nothing Nur Adam could have done about that.
He looked pretty cool about it. He's on a yellow card, remember. It's Irfan. So Haris Harun going into the centre back role that he was playing in with his club Lion City Sailors last season. He's got that versatility, hasn't he, Roshan, to play either in midfield or in defence.
Yeah, Haris has always had that. Here he is, just looking to keep track of movement of Ezra Walian. I think Haris has spoken recently about perhaps not being in full fitness as well. As Ritan breaks free down this right-hand side.
He's been a real danger man, hasn't he? Ritan Sulaiman, that's to Irfan. 3 goals, 2 assists in this tournament. He's down and out at the moment, Irfan. Kambuaya. Here's Baggett. Applies his trade with Ipswich and the 23 side. Irfan is back on the pitch. Ezra Walian, 24-year-old, who spent part of his youth career with AZ Alkmaar and Ajax Amsterdam before making the move to Indonesia a couple of years ago.
And that was a good run by Song Woo-yong. Well defended, good covering from Arhan, the left back there. What he did, Song, was just drop deep and then spun around back into that space that was created for him.
Good work there from Iksan. It's still Iksan. It's got the ball right across the face of the goal, but fantastic perseverance from the striker.
This is what Singapore need a lot more of in the second half against this Indonesian side. That fight, that spirit, that willingness to go on and win these balls, win these challenges. Wonderful work from Iksan. Just to make sure he was on Arhan there to win the ball back, put him under pressure, carve out an opportunity for himself. Didn't have anyone gambling on the far post.
Gets that away. For Adam. Kambuaya. Shadan on him. Here's Walian. to Song Leo. A little bit of luck perhaps for him. Outside to Iksan. He's got Elkenbagen right on him as well. Good work again from the young man. No foul from Nazrul Nazari on Irfan. Here's Pratama. Irfan Jaya, look at that amount of space he has at the moment. Slips that in. Touch that from Mutan Sulaiman.
Very good covering from Shadan. So important that he was alert to that and dropped himself back into his own penalty area. It was such an intelligent little flick in behind by Mutan Sulaiman.
There is the Singapore skipper, Haris Harun. Remember, he had COVID-19 as well not too long ago. It's injuries. His first competitive match in a couple of months was the opening game against Myanmar in this AFF Suzuki Cup. Faris Ramli run onto that. Ahead of Fakhruddin. Now, Nur Adam. Straight forward for Nadio.
Yeah, it's in the air a long time. In the air a long time. Easier for the goalkeepers to read the flight of that ball in those situations and get out to it. No real whip for pace on that. But there was an intelligent ball that he had played in behind for Faris Ramli just before that. Encouraging start for Singapore.
I think there's just a bit more bite about them now.
Yeah, they're lacking a little bit of intensity in their first half.
Here's Pratama for Indonesia. Slips it to Irfan. Hanumantan's covered that, but still a loose ball. Irfan's shot is blocked by Irfan. That's Irfan Jaya to Irfan Fandi. There, isn't it? Threat, isn't it? Asnawi plays his football in Korea. Same club actually as this man's younger son, Shin Tae-yong's son. It's a video that's just come out. Actually an old video of Shin Tae-yong discussing his move to Indonesia with the Korean superstar Son Heung-min of Tottenham Hotspur there at the stadium in London, talking about that move in November 2019. He was considering it. Son Heung-min was encouraging him to go. Shin Tae-yong laughing about it, saying he needs to get pocket money for his son. Here is Iksan Fandi. Get on the baggage. Tasked to keep close to him. He's done well here, Iksan, and he'll get the corner. Seeing more the ball, isn't he, Roshan?
Yeah, but he's having to come out to his right-hand side quite a bit, Iksan, to get himself involved in the game. Not exactly where you want him in the area, but he's trying to make something happen for the Singapore side. Good energy, lots of pace, extra strength as well to hold off Baggett. Knows he's in a proper battle every time he's come up against Iksan. So far they've been, he's been able to match him stride for stride.
Oh, that's a header, 3-1 for Iksan. Right hand wide though.
They're able to win the first ball in these set-piece situations. That's where they are really threatening the quality of delivery that comes in. And therefore, difficult angle for him to perhaps just readjust his body as he tries to flick this one on.
It's got more touches in this first few minutes in the second half than it did in the entire first half.
I said Singapore had to improve on their passing percentages in terms of the accuracy. It was 61% in the first half. It's already gone up 3% in the second.
Baby steps.
Baby steps, yep.
2 players down for Singapore.
Nazrul doing well, getting ahead of Irfan Jaya, and then Anu's colliding Anu's knee with Nazrul's head. Nazrul looks okay. It's Anu who's getting treatment now.
Yeah, hopefully be able to run that off. Continues here now. Alfreander Lewanga stepping out more and more, isn't he? Ilianto.
An extra body in midfield, as I said, his versatility allows him to do that.
Won it on by Pratama to Irfan. 2 Irfans close behind each other. Of Singapore fans there right behind Nazrul Mazari. Trying to help their team on, their support. Wyatt's trying to twist and turn his way in the box, but it's now out for Singapore. Song Wei-Young's done well here. Still Song, but just a heavy touch. Anumantan was looking to release. Faris Rumley on the far side.
A bit of a shame that. Shame, just held on to it for a little bit too long. Song Forrest was free down that left hand side, and Iksan had run himself into an offside position, so he couldn't receive. An opportunity for diagonal from Anu, and closed down very quickly.
Takes the first for Haris Harun. Took Korea to the World Cup in 2018, where they had a memorable result against Germany. Soon after, here is that big throw coming in. We haven't seen it for a while from Pratama Arhan of Indonesia. Plenty of pace on it. Nice punch out from Hassan Sani. Here's Witan Sulaiman. Still with Witan. Asnawi. With the right idea, wasn't it? To Irfan Jaya.
That was so good. So good. Irfan Jaya with the position that he took up there, a run that he made from outside in. Just have a look. I think he's kept himself. He's done really well to keep himself on side. Have a look at Nazrul here at the bottom of your screen. Keeps him on side.
Really static, wasn't he?
He doesn't push up with that Singapore defensive line. He's trailing in behind, and Irfan Jaya was almost in behind there. Asnawi with clever disguised pass into the run of Irfan.
Now Anumantan for Singapore. Haris Harun. Faris Rumley. Song Wei-Young. Nice interchange of passes. Shot well over. The building a little bit more risky.
Well, that was really good from Singapore's perspective. The way they were able to make their way right through the middle of that Indonesian side. Lovely, quick 1- and 2-touch football. Gives and goes. Iksan's asking for it to have been played into him. His run here. Instead, Faris decides to have a shot. They've not had it. enough of those situations where they passed it quickly like that. They've had those connections through the middle. Those combination plays for Singapore have been missing.
Irfan has gone down here. Rahman isn't too impressed. And I think that's fair enough. That's an elbow into the face of Irfan Fandi. As far as Rumley. Sharan Sulaiman looks up for his options. Now Hanumantan to watch for that pass, but there is Nazwan Nazari. Looking for his brother Iksan. Foul on Song Hui-yung. Became a Singapore citizen just a few months ago. This tournament, his first competitive matches for Singapore's first nationalised player in a long, long time. Korean has been here for a decade or so. Rushan was an ex-teammate of yours, and just tell us some attributes of this player, Song Hui-yung.
Well, you see it on the pitch when he plays. You know, you see it in the training sessions. His energy, his work rate, ability to carry the ball forward. So he's a very strong runner with the ball. And what he's added to his game over the last few years or so, as he's developed, as he's grown, 50-50 possession there. Indonesia still leading by a goal to nil. What we've seen from Song as he's grown is the ability to add goals to his game, being played in more advanced positions for his club side, previously Home United, now at times with the Lion City Sailors.
Played as a forward, didn't he, at the end of last season?
Right.
Versatile player, Song Hui-yung. Great addition to this Singapore side. There's Iksan. There's urgency here about the lines at the moment. He gets there ahead of Iksan. Now Irfan Jaya. Rahmat Irianto, Ricky Kambuaya. Here's Alfrianda Dewanga. Now Song Hui-yung. Defend that pass to Iksan. Irfan Jaya looking to slip that through to Ezrawalian. Shut it out by Haris Harun. Singapore's been fairly solid at the moment, with Haris now moving into that back three.
Yeah, looks stable at the back for the moment. Better organisation, and they're starting to look a little bit better with the ball.
That move in possession, Anu in the holding role, what do you think? It's pretty good? It's worked?
It's worked for now. I mean, Anu, in terms of the profile of a player, he's not the most progressive in possession, but he's got good strength. He's a ball winner in the midfield. I think a lot of the creative element from midfield has probably got to come from Song, and they pushed him further forward alongside Iksan, him and Faris, and then we got Shadan in there as well.
Good challenge from Song, wasn't it? Lovely take here from Faris. Faris! Oh, in a great position. Took it on his weaker left foot. And that is their best opportunity of this half, Singapore.
Oh, wonderful work from Faris. This is really good from Singapore. The way they win the ball back here, Song with a challenge. And then Faris, have a look at this lovely bit of skill. And you're backing him. Once he gets into that position, you're backing him to finish it off. Wonderful here. He just sends Fakrud in the wrong way. Trying to bend it to the far corner of the goal. Faris.
Certainly has been an improvement. But as far as Singapore are concerned, the mistake for Malcolm Baggett, giving the ball away. He's the new man in for Indonesia.
burst of impact. Elkan Baginton's coming on. And Indonesia here is at times defensively looking a little bit shaky. Singapore starting to up the tempo of their play.
And it's a double substitution for Singapore. Zulkarnain Suleiman, who's been the preferred right back, or right wing back, I think as the case may be today, is now going to come on. He's going to come on ahead of Nur Adam. So he's going to go into that left back, or left wing back role. Song Wei-yong has been taken off by Shawal Anwar. He was really making an impact, wasn't he, Song?
Yeah, again, I don't know if it's a fitness issue that they're sort of managing. But again, different type of player. Shawal coming in, lots of pace. You can see his acceleration here already. He looks to try and track back and help his side out defensively. Good with his off-the-ball runs as well, Shawal Anwar. Decent technician, ability on the ball.
Indonesia are now bringing on their team captain, Ewan Dimas, for Rahmat Irianto. This is the change we saw in the last game against Malaysia.
Yeah, I think what Ewan Dimas will bring with his introduction here is a bit more control for Indonesia in possession in midfield. I think they've lost control of the game a little bit. Perhaps needing not just fresh legs in there, but someone who's very comfortable in possession. Can try and dictate the tempo for them in those areas.
So Shawal across his right-hand side. Dimas, centre of midfield for Indonesia. Here's Irfan Jaya. Ball over the top by Witan Sulaiman.
Yeah, good control defensively again from Singapore. They're making sure they track runners. They got themselves a lot better organised out of possession.
Shadal. To again release Shawal now. They've got some pace up there, haven't they?
Have a look at that. Singapore's pass percentage is, in terms of the accuracy of passes, gone up to 67% now.
Indonesia's as well. It's gone up a little bit to 75. Singapore certainly look an improved unit in the second half. There's Asnawi. Dimas seems to be around forever, Roshan.
Yeah, he's been playing football for a long time now. We're just looking at the attempts, it's 6 each to Singapore and Indonesia, and both with 5 shots from inside the box. Just the one for both of them going from outside the box.
Looks like Amy Rekha is also going to come on very shortly. There's some movement on the bench there. It'll be interesting to see if they're going to take off Iksan Fandi. They're from 2 out-and-out strikers. They don't need to get Russian, right? Another whole game to come. Interesting to see what they do. Here's Shawal. Maybe with that second game in mind. I'm going to run out for Amy Rekha.
Interesting to see if it's Iksan or Faris actually that potentially comes off here.
There's Ewan Dimas. Afrenda Dewanga. Elkan Baggett. Kambuaya. Here's Witan Sulaiman has come onto this left-hand side for a bit. Suleiman, strong header. Here's Faris. Still Faris, he slips us through. Flying escape down. And it has been deflected. It is the equaliser goal. It's Sunday. That's made it 1-0. The whole crowd up this front there, waiting to see
second half. They started to find a flow and a rhythm in the game. They started to string passes together. Let's have a look at this run. Yeah, he's onside. Well, clear onside. And listen, I wasn't sure if he was certain he was going to score there. Mistakes, a bit of a deflection of Nadeo, and the angle was against him as well. But what was important here, Faris does such a great job of drawing the defender towards him, beating him, and then releasing that pass into the space that was left behind. But you remember the ball that came across, and it was headed first time by Zulkarnain. And there were cries of time. And normally when you hear that, you think, okay, I'll take it down and bring it forward. But what was crucial was that he headed it first time right into the feet of Faris, and then Singapore could turn around and counter-attack quickly.
His third goal in the tournament, his first two came in the opening game. I tell you what, he scored. That was probably his last bit of action, regardless of what happened anyway. He asked to get taken off, and that was the decision anyway by Tatsuma. He's done his part. Singapore will be hoping he'll be absolutely fine for the second leg in just a few days' time. Shalalua racing down, he won't get there. Wonga is also pretty quick. This game, of course, now livened up with about 20 minutes to go. Russia is beautifully poised now, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. Wonderful, and not just for the rest of this one, but for the second leg as well.
Reminder, they're playing two legs. There is no home and away legs in this at all. So the second semi-final is tied on aggregate. It will go to extra time, potentially penalties. Rongas gone down, and then he gets up. And now listen to the National Stadium. It's got the crowd going for that goal. But there's no doubt the changes made a difference. Shalalua went down, and it's going to be a corner.
Yeah, it was so important that Ricky Kamboya got that timing of his challenge spot on in that situation. Any sort of touch away from Ricky Kamboya, and this is a penalty. You can see that he makes a connection with the ball here. Ricky Kamboya, fantastic challenge. It looks like Shawa's going to be running away with it, but important interception from Kamboya.
They've lost one of their best receivers on the set piece. Iksan, but there's a chance here off the woodwork. Opportunity for sophomore Maradin to make it two.
And they almost make the set piece count. Again, wonderful quality from Sharan. I mean, his deliveries have been excellent. And Safwan again against Singapore. Get a first head on it, but they can't punish Indonesia. He's unlucky.
But it's just enlivened this crowd here in the National Stadium. It's a sea of red looking for that ball. Hanumantan won that header. Faris looking for Emi Reka. Here's Evan Dimas. Indonesia trying to get control of the ball again. Control this game. Nazrul Nazari. Here's Ricky Kamboya. Pratama. Gives this quickly to Zulkarnain Suleiman. Willing them on, the crowd here at the National Stadium. Someone opts for safety.
Well, this could be a formula for Singapore going forward, you know. If they decide to go with five at the back, Haris dropping into central defence alongside Safwan and Irfan for the rest of the competition, however long they've got left in it. I mean, they look much better organised in the second half defensively and in possession as well. They're looking so much better. They've increased the tempo of their play. Indonesia are the ones that have started to just look a little bit wobbly in certain situations.
Haris Harun to Shadan Sulaiman. It's also, this is zipping the ball around more, aren't they?
The better connections now. The players are closer to each other. They can pass it, and there's a bit more confidence on the ball in possession.
Oh, by Asnawi there.
Opening up the pitch a little bit better as well with the positions that they're taking up. And again, they're connecting the passes a lot better here.
One ball. Oh, lovely by Shawal. Nicely, the ball won by Hanumantan.
Yeah, good bit of skill by Imi. And it just takes the contact and wins the free kick. Clever bit of play.
Will be a lot happy, won't he? Tatsuma Yoshida. Now you can really hear the chants for the Singapore crowd, but here come Indonesia. Evan Dimas. Witan Sulaiman. Away by Haris. The first touch was from Irfan. Ricky Kambuaya. That's outside the box.
I think Pratama Arhan has gone over to say it's right on the line. If it's on the line, it should be a penalty. Clumsy from Nazrul. He could have really been punished here. Oh, that's a penalty.
That's it, the box, isn't it?
Oh, that should have been a penalty. Very fortunate, Singapore, that there's no video assistant referee, because that should have been a penalty to Indonesia.
Yeah, from the angle we were on, it was very, very tight. The referee immediately pointed to a free kick. You can see from that replay, a clear penalty for Indonesia. Probably a talking point. Not many protests on that one either. Here's Evan Dimas. Happened. I'm not sure the rest of the two. Indonesia about to make another change here. Haris Putra is going to come on. He's done his job magnificently. Wow, the man has only been on for about half an hour. He's off. Rawalian is taken off by Haris Putra. That is never something most players want to have, but he goes across the scope, shakes his hand.
Just looking for that potential flashpoint.
Flipped over. And Okabaga, he'll be the one that they'll look for in these sort of situations. Sagara Putra, 22 years of age. First one was coming on against Malaysia right at the end of the last game. Reka, for a foul, yes. Dewanga is furious, shaking his head.
Important for Emireka to make sure he held on to it, or want a free kick in that situation. Singapore under a little bit of pressure. Indonesia starting to get themselves back into this game.
Shawal trying to get a touch on. Here he's back on the ball. Nakama trying to clear it. It will be a throw in for Singapore. Dewanga. Timnas. 10 minutes left in this match, plus some added time, and this is just the first of two legs for Singapore and Indonesia.
Covered by Harris. Seems more comfortable in the centre of defence. He's done in midfield in this competition.
Have responded fairly well since that goal. A good little spell right after it. Trying to get a grip on this game, aren't they, again? Timnas with the delivery, straightforward for Sansani. He was looking out at Faris Ramli, and he's going to deliver the ball to him anyway. Perhaps telegraphed. Great work there from Hannes. Here is the new forward. Now Asnawi. Away by Shadat Sulaiman. Dewanga is there ahead of Emireka. Here, Sevan Dimas. Good work here from Hannes to the wing back. Pratama. A foul on Faris Ramli.
But Hannes is also already making a really good impact since coming on. Ezra Walian been buzzing around that forward line, already linking up on the right hand side, on the left hand side. He caused a few issues for the Singapore defence with his link up play. It's been such an even game of football. It's fascinating to see the changes from the first half and into the second. On Hannes, who's done a great turn, shot straight at Hassan Sani. Hannes in the 5 minutes that he's come on has made so much more of an impact than Ezra Walian did in his time on the pitch. It's an attempt, I mean, if it had taken a deflection of Harris, that could have ended up in the back of the net. A little bit of curve at the end there, just almost fooling Hassan. Here's Palumantan. Now Emireka. Going to get a late goal here to give one of these sides the edge going into the second leg, which is on the night of Christmas, 25th of December, Saturday night. Mark that in your calendars. One there by Charlotte Emireka. There's a foul on Shawal. Wonderful lead from Shawal. Timing of that jumper. About to see another change for Singapore here with Hafiz Noor.
First time he's appeared in this edition. Hafiz Noor. Yet another Lion City Sailors player. Look at this run here. Anumanda trying to stop Asnawi. We saw what he could do in the first half. the other end. Here's Faris Ramli.
It's incredible from Asnawi, wasn't it? I mean, again, they tried to foul him. Almost like, reminds me a little bit of...
Harris getting him out.
Asnawi was claim that. I was going to say the way Asnawi runs up and down the right-hand side, especially on the right-hand side, and they try to stop him. He's like as if he's slatted in that baby oil, which is what Nama Traore does, doesn't he? For Wolves. Can't take him down. When he starts moving...
The only difference is the physique, Roshan, I think.
That's now he's getting there, I think, with the physique. Because you can't foul him.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened in that first goal.
Yeah.
Almost happened there. There's just such amazing pace about this Indonesian side, isn't there?
Yeah, it certainly is. And it's really exciting when they get into that full flow. Mind you, Singapore have got good pace themselves. The likes of Shawal on the pitch now. Faris, Iksan when he was on. Now another quick, speedy player about to come on for Singapore to replace Faris Ramli.
Yeah, I mean, Hafiz Noor is now 33. He's still got bags of pace about him. Faris was bench pass.
Second half. They cut out the first half. You can see they were trying to counter-attack very quickly. Lots of direct balls being played forward. Not quite finding the accuracy. And the pass selection wasn't very good from Singapore in the first half. Second half, they got players closer together in certain situations, and at the same time, they were able to sort of position themselves in a way that could stretch out the pitch, and stretch out this Indonesian side. So those connections, those players were closer around in possession of the ball. They were moving in to receive, and then they were runners off the ball as they're doing here once again.
Oh, that's a great shot from David Reka. Relatively comfortable here for Nadio.
Increase the pace of their play as well in the second 45. Singapore, wonderful work here. Spins away, receives it. Off Hafiz Noor. Next thing, the goalkeeper. Really good shot. Difficult one as well to execute. Bouncing around like that from range at speed.
So well played. Singapore here with Shannon Sulaiman's corner. Away by Baggett. You think, Roshan, this might be the template now, right? With Harris in the three and perhaps Anumantan there in the midfield?
Yeah, that could work for them. I mean, again, it really depends on what they're trying to do, right? It changes from game to game, and just because it's working now doesn't necessarily mean.
Dimas. Such pace about Irfan.
But I will say that they have looked a lot more organised since Harris has gone into the centre of that back line. Ron Zulkarnain has done very well there, to make sure that he was able to keep pace with Irfan. Track back, get on the inside, get goal side, come across. Shepherd it all the way to your goalkeeper.
That's a point upfield by Irfan.
Not straight through with the top of Witan Sulaiman as well. Dangerous one, this.
Witan picks himself up. Just as he picked up this Indonesian crowd here with his goal.
Yeah, love the finish. Love the finish. Composure in that position, just opens his body up.